I wanted to talk about how money makes us feel, which is it makes us feel kind of like that we can never get ahead, right? Whatever that means. We mean, well, does it see? I don't know how people haven't just looked ahead a little bit and thought, oh my God. So like there's the water situation. Why is it this way? Very dangerous and stupid. If you're um, if you're awakening at all, you're not drinking just any water and you're not eating just any food. See, it's about what you're ingesting so that your well being can be managed by you, really personally. That's where, see, you talk about awakening, but yeah, if you're having a spiritual awakening, um, the way that you can tell, usually it's throughout history, this is the truth. It starts, it's at the discipline. I'll say just generally at the spigots, right? Your spigots, your mouth is an orifice. It's your orifice, but really what you're ingesting. Really, it starts at your mouth, period. Sorry. It starts at your mouth. And that includes, yeah, of course, what you're eating, what you say, you know. And having said that, boy, does anybody know or care or anything like that, there's fixation instead of discipline. Or, let's talk about that more, not even concerned. Well, do people question? You see, the thing is, well, it's just. I would agree with saying that it's just go ahead and live and indulge and take everything once and varieties of spice of life and see people are eating like 3 different meats per week or even day, right? I remember it being that way, and then I got sick. I mean, something had grabbed a hold of me and said, "No, you need to stop this." And literally, and so I've been on the trip ever since, because a lot has changed. And anyway, it's none of anybody's business. But there might be like something that happens in our lifetime, my lifetime. If you're watching this, I'm here. Hello, it's July 15th, 2024 at 12:17, and I'm getting a lot of frequencies in the air. Mars is about to conjunct Uranus. I know I keep talking about this, but I'm a Mars ruled person and I'm actually also a Uranian person. I have Mercury conjunct Uranus. Plus, I'm a moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius is Uranus ruled. So I'm fired up, but I know I need to get rest and everything. I've been taking care of myself, but I'm getting some trippy vibes. Um, See, I'm just here to reassure you, please. It's up to you to please just keep the peace. Be the one that breathes through some things and like become a shrine, like an incense, frickin' um, a censer that that gives off this aroma that kind of staggers out the unrest that could be happening. I know that sounds trippy, like because who wants to be that? But really, that's what we're depending on now. You become the eye of the hurricane. That's what the Buddhas would talk about. Yes, of course. And you could be that storm, but your center is very, it's peaceful, it's centered. And that's unquestionable when, with some people, you can feel how they handle pressure. It's comforting to be around some people that are not faking that ability to be um, present to a very heated up or like something that requires high awareness to navigate and solve a problem or just be there like like maybe like a superhero maybe. I was talking about something. I've made several videos now, um, and I hope to get them all printed. Um, there are Neptunian aspects coming up, and Venus, Neptune trine, or any of the Venus Neptune aspects, but particularly the trine, pardon me, is a lot more healing and able to romance the hell out of our lifestyle, I guess, or something for sure. Yeah, but see, what we need to get through is this Mars conjunct Uranus, and I know I keep mentioning that. There I go again. It has to do with our nervous systems, our electrical, and grabbing this here and looking at this here. Look, I keep looking at it. Going into July, we have Venus is in a very fiery place right now. Watch out for women, by the way. The Venus and Leo, the tigress or the lion kind of Venus woman out there that's just caught on fire. Don't try to put her out, by the way. Just try to roll with it. That's the most entertaining thing you could possibly imagine is women. Now that we got that settled, even I agree. You know what I mean? And I don't care for neither one of them, men or women, as far as how well the clown act that's going on. I'm sorry. There's two types here that can be found. I'm God. That's what I mean. Pure awareness, love is is the goal for both of them. Both of them are capable of becoming that, just like me. And you too can have that line, but can you really fit it? Can you walk as if you were purely aware? Step over the curb. Maybe you see a piece of trash there, you take it up, put it in the trash can. It could even be a mask that somebody dropped. I've done that a lot up here. Just like, you know what? Mercy. If you haven't learned to get into your inner sanctuary and center up, I don't know what to tell you, because what's about to happen in 2 days, we don't know, babe. Just keep breathing. See, I'm getting some messages right now that says, how fucking... there's something that might happen. It's not good messages. It's just like this. You better watch out. Better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus could be coming to town. Something fierce, something weird. See, I'm prompted to now just kind of go and walk around my property and get good energy. See, I don't really have an exact aspect. It's a good aspect. It's trimed by Venus. So, but see, what has happened just recently, like say last night at this time, just across the way here, at a complex. It's different around here, but it's a small place, and it's the first time this has ever happened. Where it was like a scene where the police were honking and yelling and telling somebody to come out. There's a warrant for their arrest, and come out with their hands up and make it a peaceful blah blah blah. And it took like 30 minutes for them to get whoever it was that were tracking down. But they were the way that I couldn't believe the energy behind the whole thing, because they kept several times they honked this horn that I'm like, God, it was far away, but it was so disturbing. It's made to really, right? It's made to scare you out of your body or something. I don't know. And uh, that there's where I'm talking about where it happened. I mean, right across the way. There's just not even hardly, well, I don't know, 2 houses or something. But going this way, it's just a mile or 5, really miles of wilderness. And see, I made a video beforehand, and I'll post it tagged into this one. I apologize that I'm not putting videos up that I say that I'm going to put up on with videos. It's hard to structure with all of the Neptune in the air. And what's really important, see, we're not going to space out as artists. I mean, we are converting a lot of our skill into just intuitive power. We can't give just for money. A lot of higher learning, a lot of people that do astrology and higher learning tools handle them for to raise your consciousness level. They don't do it for money. That's not the payoff. Um, they're here to experience a change amongst the organism. It's like I was trying to explain how the generation of value. We don't do it without um, speaking and conveying, mainly of course, be it right. And having said that, the role, I guess, or the way that it would look changes throughout our time. Say, just even say the gurus of the 60s, right? Well, now how are they? See, we are dealing with a whole different influence that, like the EMF waves and the science that is going bonkers, that is just doing an experiment all over the human organism, and people are getting, out of whack from it and disease and stuff. Well, what kind of gurus can we use now, right? I'm telling you, that's all up in the air. I mean, when it comes to what Jesus Jesus was even trying to tell us, it's like, excuse me, babe, this isn't your world. You're here as like you're here to graduate yourself into becoming closer to the creator, or become a creator, which only love qualifies. And in this place here, uh, very rare does somebody make it out with their badge that says, "Hey, I'm not only a human being, I came here to try and convert human beings as love, but now I'm graduating into soul. My soul is big enough now, I get it." And you kind of take your body off and you go, thank you, that was interesting, but now I've woken up, and I have what? Well, what is your love, really, right? We're talking about love. We're talking about the sanctuary that says, I see a different thing. See, you have to come here and you see a different thing than the entire world. You say, oh, no, no. Like some people, they say, why am I watering a lawn, grass, and cutting it and watering it, and there's a drought and people are starving, when you can water an orchard or something that you can eat? Yeah. Some people are dawning on things like that, to the point of that it's possible to think of something, not only think of it, but say, no, test it out, see if you can do it. If you do it, what if it's just a microcosm of the next place you're going, which is far from this place, babe? You're just testing to see if you can create a whole other realm that, of course, you're going to go there. Just keep testing it. Keep going through the motions. You're here to go through the motions. Hypnotize yourself. Focus on that giraffe that you can hook your hair into, and now it's doing all the work for you, and that's what you're supposed to do. You don't forget how they actually did really, really build the pyramids. Of course, they used dinosaurs